What's good, Mo? So Tony Yayo has sat down with DJ Vlad and did an interview about this viral incident on the plane between him and Uncle Murda, going back and forth, trolling Ja Rule, where it looks like it was almost about to be a fight or altercation. It looked like Ja Rule stood 10 toes down on his business. And I swear Yayo must have flew off this flight straight to the interview with Vlad, because the shit just happened and the first thing he does is sit down with Vlad. So I'm going to play the audio from this interview because I don't want Vlad to mistake me for Joyner Lucas and try to sue me again. So, let's go.
We never lacking wherever we go. We got people with us. That's how we move.
So, just to give y'all a quick backstory, this is Super Bowl weekend, and they were actually leaving on Sunday. They did a bunch of events, took a bunch of pictures, popped out, and did a whole bunch of, shaking hands and kissing babies, basically. And so they're back on the plane. They're actually leaving on the Sunday because they wasn't going to the game. Let's continue.
So we get to the airport. Something was going on. Murda's ticket was fixed or whatever. It wasn't nothing. Ticket didn't come out the machine. He went to the gate, got his ticket. I don't want to say who told us, but somebody was like, Ja Rule's gonna be on our flight. So now I'm telling, I told Murda, I told Chach, I was like, yo, Ja Rule gonna be on a flight. We not ducking no smoke. I'm not missing a flight home for anybody. Murda's not missing a flight. Star, Chach, the people that was with us was not trying to hear, yo, we didn't even have a second thought. We just knew he was gonna be on a plane, right? So me and Murda have first class tickets. Star has a first class ticket. My man Chach got a business, right? So the element of surprise was gone for us. Like there was no element of surprise. We knew he was gonna be on the plane. So, we start boarding, of course. Shout to Delta Airlines. We go to first class. We put our bags up. Now the plane is packing up now. Now the plane is packing up. Ja Rule must got a greeter. You know what I mean, Vlad? He got a greeter because he's by himself. He's vulnerable. All that bullshit he was talking is bullshit. He was vulnerable. He's by himself, right? We know he's coming on the plane, right? We sitting in 4D, 4C. I'm on the side towards the door, where you're going to see whoever comes in the door first. Murda's on the side, on the opposite side, on that aisle, right? The plane is packing now. First class is packing. Now this is how weird this shit is. There's 2 seats left. There's one up front, and it's like one in front of us. I was like, yo, Murda, it'd be crazy. I tapped Murda, I'd be like, it'd be crazy if he sit right here in front of us. Lo and behold, give it like 2 minutes. Boom, I see Ja. He see me. He spooked. He could tell TMZ, he could tell you, he could tell everybody he was spooked because he only seen me. When you see me, who do you see? You see 50 Cent, you see Uncle Murda, you see some gangster niggas around all the time that's on timing. Ja know that. He just got punched out of the concert. So it feel like the world is closing for him. So he see me, I see him. I'm not showing no weakness at all. You gotta remember, this is G-Unit. We been through the ringer, bro. We been going at it with not only him, but multiple street niggas, and not trying to glorify nothing street, we're just telling you the lifestyle. So look, he's right here. I see him, he see me. The stare down starts, boom. He goes to the side that's Murda's on. He come down the aisle. He's looking up, cause he's nervous. His seat is seat 3. We right behind him. We 4, C and D. You right behind Uncle Murda, right? So his first thing, when you nervous, he starts saying, yo, what's up? So, what up? Right? So now he got one bag, because sometimes this is what I hate about first class. Sometimes when you got the greeter, and you think, yo, I got a greeter, I'm good, you'll come to first class, and all the bag space will be taken up, because people from coach will just throw it in there. People will throw extra bags in there. So Ja, he had 2 bags. So now he off point because now you by yourself. You got 2 bags. You got 1 roller. It wasn't Louis Vuitton either. That shit was, it wasn't Goyard. It was some other shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing expensive. He had 1 blue bag. I don't know what the other bag was designed or not, but.
Let me just pause this real quick. I don't believe none of this shit he's saying. I mean, I believe it happened. Of course, we see the video, but the way he's explaining this, nah. Y'all some grown ass, almost 50-year-old men having a pillow fight in the middle of the sky on a plane in first class. We supposed to just be enjoying yourselves, and y'all pulled the camera out and started recording him, trolling him. Come on now.
He ain't had no designer bag. I'm not trying to glorify that either. Just reminding you how much of a bum ass nigga this nigga is. So he's saying what's up, cause it's full on the top of his shit. It's full. He put 1 bag in there. He couldn't fit 2 in there. Would have been gangsta. His Murda shit was right behind you. You should have, if you was a gangster, you should have pulled Murda shit down and threw your bag in there. So Murda could have got up, cause Murda started talking shit at that point. He walked by Murda, but Murda was saying shit like, yo, nigga, don't fucking come near me with that bag. He's saying shit, but he's not screaming because we on the plane. You know what I'm saying? Ja put his bag up. He put it up like near Star and shit. He put it up over there. Star, you know, he a cool nigga. He just put it, I don't even know if he knew Star was with us. He put it up over there and shit. So, he going to sit back down. He said, he just asked us if we was good again. Then I ain't gonna lie, Murda got on his Brooklyn bullshit. He just was like, yo, homie, don't fucking talk to me. And then that's how, like, it initially started. And then, it came to a point where I don't think Josh sat down. He was kind of nervous to sit down. He was nervous to sit down after Murda said that to him, like, yo, we good? Like, are we gonna be good on the flight? You know, because him and 50 was on the flight and his head didn't get punched off. But he was lucky, because I guarantee him and 50 wasn't like that close to each other. Because if he would have sat maybe 2 rows up or 2 seats up, I don't think nothing would have really happened. But he was so close that he had to fucking say something. So the nervous factor to me is he kept saying, yo, we good? He wasn't even saying it in an aggressive way. He was like, yo, we good, we good, we good. And I'm like, why is this? Murda's like, yo, why the fuck is you talking to us? So now that was loud. Murda, you know, his voice carries.
There's nothing in this video of Ja Rule responding to them and the video of the other video of him saying, what's up, let's shake, let's shake. Don't nothing sound nervous, look nervous, or appear nervous. The way he's telling this story, I'm not, I can't get with that.
Shout out to Uncle Murda Real Report. Y'all check us out, man. We got a whole bunch of shit going on. Shout out to Vlad TV. So he just started talking. And he was like, and Murda got up and was like, what's up? You know, Murda working out now and shit, so he's on some other shit. He want to knock out a rapper and all that. So Murda want to knock him out. So I'm telling Murda, I'm like, you know, I'm being a sensible one. I know it sound crazy, but I'm like, yo, Murda, yo, you know you're going to get 86th off these flights. We fly to Dubai. No more smoked duck in Morocco, nigga. No more caviar pancakes in Paris, nigga. No more black sand in the Canary Islands, nigga. None of that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? No more Italy and Sardinia resorts or wherever the fuck we was at. I'm thinking about, damn, we gonna get 86th off this flight because John's so nervous and scared and off point because he by himself. That's number one. And number 2 is the element of surprise. That's how you know I'm not lying. It's the element of surprise. He didn't know we was on the plane. You know what I told y'all? We knew you was on the plane. And he was like, how'd you know that? From the what's the name shit? He's so stupid. We like, what's the name? Nah, we knew you was on the plane because it was spoken on before we came in there, motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? We knew we had to, come on, you know we got G-Unit fans. You know motherfuckers roll up, man, fuck Ja Rule, man. We fuck with 50 G-Unit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga, man. Yo, that nigga on your flight. So, words exchanged, him and Murda about to get it on, right? So I'm like, yo, Murda, chill. Murda, you gonna get 86th off these flights, bro. No more Hawaii, no Dubai, no red light district, none of that. Yo, I'm like, yo, chill, cause He's being the police. It's murder! It's murder! You making it hot. Everybody know when you on the plane, that shit is federal. I did Fed time, bro. That shit is the feds when they come. You heard? So he's making a scene to get off the plane. That's what happened. So I'm like, Murda, just chill. So I'm like, yo, Ja Rule, I know you nervous. Sit down, relax, man. You know, that nigga was, it's murder, man. I ain't shit. What are you talking about? So, you know, he started, I'm like, yo, sit down, relax, man. We know you scared. So he was getting tight because I'm relaxed. I'm like, so then I was like, yo, you on some police shit? This nigga was like, nah, your man the police. Who 50 ever told on, nigga? What, 50 had a problem with Preem? Let's get into that too, because 50 had a problem with Preem. Preem was a nigga that was a well-known street nigga. And because Preem is hot, 50 told on niggas? Nah. Y'all both was high profile. 50 was high profile at the time. High profile nigga, supposedly something happened to him or you sent a missile or a torpedo or hit at a nigga. What you think? The feds is gonna be watching. Wrong or right? So who a nigga told on? Because when you really think about it, we was supposed to be down with Preem team. Think about it. We was fucking with Chaz. Preem made the wrong decision, roll the dice with Ja Rule, that shit backfired. That's what happened. It's not like niggas ain't have respect for these niggas, bro. I seen Black Just, I tell you, I seen Black Just bring Nas to 134 and God Brewer. I seen Preem being in the Volvo, my man almost scratched his car. You scratch his car, I hear a grown man saying we gonna run out the car, because it's not like the respect wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? The respect was there, it's just Preem made the wrong decision. Preem wanted to do movies, right? He wanted to do Black Gangster, right? Who you think 50 emulated that from, bro? Who you think? Come on, think about it. 50's fucking really crazy. Think about this. Why you think 50 bought Mike Tyson's house?
No idea.
Who was Mike Tyson friends with?
Hamo?
There you go. Who he shouted out on the boxing shit?
Hamo?
See, this is shit I'm not supposed to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you because 50 ain't gonna do shit to me. That's my brother. But he's buying that shit because niggas idolize Mike Tyson and Hamo's the nigga that supposedly, we know, you know, shot him, whatever, right? Think about it. It's always a method to 50 madness. When he bought fucking the playground in Baisley, why you think he did that? Because of Preem. So niggas gotta understand, Chaz was the nigga we looked up to. We was with Chaz. Rest in peace to Chaz. Rest in peace to K Slay. We was with Chaz. But after 50 got popped, the nigga went crazy. What would you do? So back to the plane story, man. Back to the plane story. I just want to break that down to you. Back to the plane story. So him and Murda's beefing. He's on some clown shit, making mad noise. What would have been gangster if he would have got on the plane and didn't say nothing to us?
Let me read this real quick. Ja Rule was never convicted and has publicly denied that he or Murda Inc. had anything to do with 50 Cent getting shot. What did connect Ja Rule to the story is who he was associated with at the time. Murda Inc., Irv Gotti's label, and Ja Rule was a star, was investigated for alleged ties to Kenneth Supreme McGriff, who's a drug kingpin from Queens. Federal law enforcement documents and reporting alleged McGriff helped bankroll Murda Inc. and was linked to violent incidents, including the 2000 shooting of 50 Cent. Those same documents framed the motive as retaliation for 50's Ghetto Quran, which talked about McGriff's past. Now, who was allegedly involved is the shooter that is often identified by 50 Cent and press, reporting this Daryl Hamo bomb, and reporting tied bomb to the broader McGriff Murda Inc. orbit, at least as suspected or believed in the press. Another name that comes up, also alleged, is Robert Son Lyons, described in some reporting as Ja Rule's bodyguard and Murda Inc. security and believed to be the gunman. This is reported as brief allegation, not a proven court finding in the sources. So to be clear, Ja Rule wasn't proven to have done the shooting, but he was tied by association to Murda Inc. And Murda Inc. was allegedly by federal investigators reporting to be connected to Supreme McGriff, who was alleged to be behind the plot. This is all, you can read this for yourself.
You could have said, yo, we got on a plane and murdered them to sit behind me and ain't do nothing, which I don't think we would have let rock. Somebody would have slapped him in the head in that 5 hours of time. It would have probably been me or Murda. Somebody was going to slap him in the head. Because, come on, he lucky Fifth wasn't on the plane because niggas would have been amped up because he there. Niggas would have threw that nigga through the fucking airport window. That's like, so I don't think he would have survived 5 hours getting slapped in the head. All the aggressive shit he talking about, I told that man, suck my dick. Suck my dick. The whole first class heard that shit. Business, coach, this nigga throws a pillow. Come on, Ja, you got to do better.
Is throwing a pillow considered assault? I need to look that up.
I threw a pillow at him because he's soft. You threw a pillow, that shit hit my shoulder, right? At this time, you doing so much shit, people is there already. When he threw the pillow, I had my seatbelt on. I ain't going front, Vlad. I played myself. You know, them seatbelts are sturdy. I tried to get up, and I fell back there. And I'm like, because you in the midst of the action, right? Murder's on this part of the hour. We're going to rap pack this nigga. We about to 86 our flights. It wasn't going to be no more Delta. It wasn't going to be no more Amsterdam. No more good bud in the red light district. None of that. Because Murder's over here. I'm on the other side of the aisle, right? So when he threw the pillow, I'm like, what's up, nigga? Like, because I told him suck my dick. He took all this police shit like niggas told. Niggas always try to come up with shit when it comes to us. Like, that nigga, them niggas are just pussy, and that's what it is. So he throws the pillow. I'm like, nigga, you throwing pillows now? Like, I'm thinking, when I say suck my dick, I'm thinking you gonna swing, spit, throw water. You could have did anything better than that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was crazy. So like I said, I got up the seatbelt, got up. Murda right here, right ahead. We got him cornered. So, you know, I ain't gonna front. Shout out to the stewardess there. He was a gay guy, you know. Nothing against gay people, but the way he shut it down was just, he was like, stop! So, you know, once they hit that button, once one person would have said something, he would have hit the button for the police, the feds to come on the plane. So Ja was quiet, everybody was quiet. The funny shit is, Murda moved out the way on some Brooklyn shit. Like, Murda moved out the way. He started the whole shit, moves out the way. Now, they pressing me. Like, what's the problem? So I'm like, I'm just quiet. I ain't saying shit. So they bring us to the front of the plane, and Ja's on this side, and they're like, yo, y'all good to fly? I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Sat back in my seat. And this is how he's a bitch. This I'm gonna tell you how Ja's a bitch. The pillow that he threw at me, I said to him, this word to my dead father. I'm like, yo, you want your pillow back? He like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I say, here you go anyway, bitch ass nigga. Threw his pillow right back to him. The same pillow he threw in my shit, threw it right back to him. Boom, he's sitting there. Now, mind you, before all this shit, he was texting. Like, nigga, if you land in JFK in Southside Jamaica, nigga, that plane gonna be surrounded, nigga. That nigga knew that. He took himself off the plane. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, it wasn't like, you know how it felt like, you know what's crazy? It felt like two bullies on the bus fucking with a nerd. That's how it felt like. And the funny shit is,
so what's cool about being a bully fucking with a nerd? That's my whole outlook on it. Like, you saying that he kept turning around saying you good, and it escalated from there. But like, that's why I'm saying I'm not buying this. Like, even the way that he's explaining this story. Listen, I fuck with 50. I fuck with Yayo and Murda. I'm more of a 50 fan than a Ja Rule fan. I was a Ja Rule fan back in the day, but I'm way more of a 50 fan. So as far as like choosing sides, I probably would side with 50. Definitely. I'm just saying with this particular story, the way this is being told, nah.
Bullying, I'm not condoning it because I'm not a bully, but he came on there nervous Thursday. He should have got on the plane.
So if he was nervous, what is it?
Put his bags up there, and I would have said, you know what? That nigga Ja's, he ain't soft as I thought. But when you saying what's up, what's up, in a bitch-ass way manner, we know you nervous. Because it's the element of surprise. He was nervous, bro. Think about it. Me and Murda was like, he better not sit behind us. When the seats behind us was full, we like, all right, he ain't sitting behind us. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, man. People got to understand. Beef never dies. It just gets old. That's it.
Nah, y'all getting old. But anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments section about this interview so far.
If I had a machine that could travel through time, I would go back some years with a Mac and a 9, 2 Uzis with a few grenades in my hand, 8Ks, HKs, more Ks than the Klan. That's racist. Fuck a nigga gonna do against me with a musket. I'm talking about them days they would stone you in public. You probably go back in time to meet Jesus Christ. I'd ask Jesus for help to steal Judas Ice. Amen.
You got music, you got a business, you got a product or service, but you're not making enough money off of it because you don't have enough exposure. DM or email me right now to get promoted on my platforms. I have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 460,000 followers on Instagram. I have the following that you want to get seen in front of. I was able to increase the sales of this Amazon book off of a YouTube sponsorship with just 30,000 views. And I was able to give this artist 15,000 views with an Instagram repost in less than 24 hours. So DM or email me at bookingcranklucas@gmail.com right now to get more exposure and more money for your business.